Yo, what is up guys, Ghost here, and today I want to talk a little bit about something that has severely underwhelmed me over the past few days. And as some of you will be able to guess, I'm of course talking about the Liquidators event for Battlefield 2042. So this event was announced a few days ago, and DICE did a pretty good job hyping this up, putting out little teasers in the patch notes and then further promotional material as we got closer to the event, and I started to get a little bit excited for this event, as I'm sure some of you guys did. But really, when it boils down to it, after having played it, it's just domination from Battlefield 4. And there's two reasons I really am not a fan of this event, and first of all, let's go over the gameplay, and later on I'm going to touch on the skins and the store, because that's kind of been a big point of contention as well. So as I mentioned, this is basically just domination from Battlefield 4. This week we've got 8 versus 8, next week we have 16 versus 16, and you know, it's okay, it's domination, it's conquest on smaller scale maps, it's a little bit of fun. And honestly, if this had been released as like one of those portal modes, the weekly portal mode that gets added in there, people can play it, it's a little bit of a change of pace, you can have a mess around, I would have had no issue with it whatsoever. But the fact that DICE went out of their way to make this like some cringy event with a backstory about the black market guys, the Liquidators, you know, with the Season 2 lore built into it, it just seems a little bit much for what we actually got in terms of gameplay. Personally, for me, I played a few rounds. 8 versus 8, we either just got stomped or we stomped the enemy team. A lot of the maps felt just way too big for 8 versus 8 as well. It's going to be interesting to see next week if 16 v 16 plays a little bit better. But another issue I have is that not a lot of people actually seem to be playing it. So at the time I'm recording this video, it is Friday night, late in the evening, the kind of time that you would expect a lot of people to be online playing games, and I just hopped in for a couple of rounds of the Liquidators event, and my team had 2 people and the enemy team had 3 people. So we couldn't even cobble together 16 players for a round of 8v8. How the hell are we gonna have rounds of 16v16 next week? Now, I know there will be those of you who do enjoy this game mode and you think, you know what, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this, why are you complaining, Ghost? They're introducing more content for the game, and you know, of course, I love more content for the game. God knows it's a year after Battlefield 2042's release and we've only gotten 2 proper new maps and a couple of new weapons. Most of the content, sort of quote unquote new content we've gotten, is actually just like reworked and rehashed vault weapons and old maps that are being reworked as well, so I'm not going to count those. So anything that we get that is new or different, even if it's something we've had from an older Battlefield game, like in this case, you know, I am thankful for that. But again, I want to stress this, I don't think DICE should be making a big whoop-de-doo out of just reintroducing 8v8 or 16v16. And this is the point that really gets me here. If you go and look at the promotional content, what they're really showing you, most of the media, so the screenshots and things like that, are of the skins that are going to be available during this event. So if you were actually able to unlock those skins, that would be absolutely fine, right? But they purposefully went out of their way to showcase the skins that look the coolest, but are only available on the in-game store. All of the skins that you can unlock via these ribbon unlocks by actually playing through the event are pretty much none of the ones that they show you. So the one of the guy with the red mask that, you know, everybody kind of wanted, and they were like, oh, it looks like a Halloween skin. If you want that, yeah, you're going to have to go into the store and you're going to have to buy it. So they are actually charging money for the best skins available in this event. What's more, they do offer you some absolutely free skins that you can claim, but you know what, in order to claim them, you will have to go over to the store and click on that little button there that says claim. Now, they could have just given you these skins when you log in as a login reward, but they wanted you specifically to go into the store and look at what's available. And you know, to me, this whole event now just sort of feels like some thin facade to entice us into buying the skins. You know, everything from hyping it up and promoting it, showing those skins, knowing that YouTubers like myself would be putting those skins in their YouTube thumbnails and showing it to the viewers. Viewers then get interested in those skins and they look forward to unlocking them. And then of course eventually they get into the event, they realize they can't unlock them via gameplay, and some people, I know most of you don't really care, but some people will have been won over and they will have gone and purchased those skins. And let's not forget, this is a fully priced game. This is not a free-to-play game we're talking about. So, you know, if you are going to go down the road of having a fully priced AAA game and then also having an in-game store, I think you really have to be careful about how you do that. Guys, let me know your thoughts on this down below. Am I just whining for the sake of whining here? Or do you agree with me? After seeing that those skins are only available for purchase in the store and you can't unlock them through good old gameplay, I just can't help but feel that what I thought was an event to sort of thank the community for sticking with the game and give us a bit more content now just feels like a skin money grab to me. Let me know your thoughts on this down below. I'd love to hear that. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.